opening a window to get in some fresh air. It's like so stuffy inside. Oh, some people are outside, just walking around. I think I can hear them. Day 2 of the lockdown in Norway today. Had a leisurely start to the day, opened up windows. Yeah, just to get some fresh air. And rugby to watch, my team, the Stormers. Otherwise, not much else. Popcorn for lunch. It's going to be one of those days. Watching rugby today, my team, the Stormers, play the Sharks. Sad to know this is the last Super Rugby game in South Africa that my team's going to be playing until further notice. Bummer.
This is about getting those players in momentum and in motion when they carry that ball so that you can first win the collision, and after winning the collision, then you can find those mismatches, then you can shovel the ball and put it into space and make sure that you've got people, you've got agility.
Day 3 of the lockdown, and the weather is definitely quite crappy outside. It looks like it's been raining. It looks cold and miserable. But after a day of inactivity, watching TV, watching a rugby game, spending the whole day on the couch, I struggled to fall asleep last night, even though I was exhausted because my legs were restless. So this morning I've decided to be far more proactive and active. I've even made my bed, I've had a shower. At about midnight last night, I got up and I put on this anti-stacks, which is good for restless legs, because lying in bed my legs kept on running involuntary. I promise you I was not making them move, and this definitely helped. So today I am planning on sorting out the washing, doing some more washing, and seeing if the gym in our basement is open. So these are the steps going down to the basement. It's got this horrible step that's not quite a step, so you're going to be careful. Facilities are still, yeah, well, they wouldn't be going anywhere. Okay, so our basement gym hasn't been locked. Let me see what I can do. So the treadmill switch is on. I'm not actually too sure what you're supposed to do to get it to go. I've pressed on, I've pressed start. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. It's not moving. Surely it must do something. Nothing. Lights just flash. Okay, so that one's a no-go. Oh, so the rowing machine has got one of the pedally things lying down on the ground, so that one's a no-go. Try some of these machines. They seem to all be connected. I can do this little steppy thing over here, which I don't think it's got power, does it? Probably shouldn't be doing this in Crocs, but okay, maybe I need, ooh! Okay, this isn't connected to power, so maybe that's what needs to be happening. But I moved my legs twice, so that's a good start. Let's see. I'm gonna have to move it right to this part over here. Let's see. Oh my God. I'm not too sure what's supposed to happen here. Okay, let me work this out. I figured out how to do this one. I've moved this on to a 5 because the one was like ridiculous, nothing was happening. And I think what I've got to do is I've got to hold on to the a little bit out of breath. I've just worked out on a little circuit of these machines. Raining outside, not so great, but drinking some orange juice, trying to be healthy. But this is another little project I've started. Is I brought back 4 avocados from Turkey because they're so much cheaper there than in Norway. And I was looking online and I found, because I don't have toothpicks, to try and grow the avocado seeds, pips, whatever you call them, big things in the middle. Apparently if you haven't got the toothpicks, then you can wrap them in kitchen towel which is wet, kept moist, and keep them in a dark place and they should start to grow. So this is an experiment. So, time to start on my Portuguese lesson for the day. This is my goal, is of this lockdown time to learn some Portuguese.
I'll say the Portuguese word and the English translation and examples to illustrate the use of the word in context.
Here we go. Ready for today's Portuguese.
Vegetal. Vegetable. Vegetal.
Vegetal.
Eu gosto muito de vegetais, especialmente cenouras.
My goodness, I can't say the last.
Horta. Vegetable garden.
That's the vegetable
Horta.
garden. Horta.
Na minha horta tenho tomates, cebolas e batatas. Quintal.
Quintal.
Backyard. Quintal.
Quintal.
O quintal do meu vizinho não é grande, mas tem uma horta com couves, abóboras e pimentos.
Okay, this woman is a bit fast.
Quinta.
She's a bit fast. I can say the first word and then she's already saying that big sentence. Okay, we might need to find some other Portuguese lessons online. So today I really don't feel like sitting on the couch. I've already spent 3/4 of an hour in the gym and I can feel it in my legs, but I'm going to make some chia puddings with coconut milk. So to make these, you're going to use 1/4 cup of the chia seeds. You're going to mix it with this can of coconut milk. I'm going to put in like about a cupful of vanilla essence, a little bit of cinnamon because that's good for you, and just 2 spoons of maple syrup just to sweeten it up because I don't have any other kind of artificial sweetener. And mix that up and then put it into little jars. So I've put all my ingredients in, the coconut milk. The chia pudding is really good to have as a breakfast or lunch. You take some fresh fruit and you put that on top. I'll show you that on the day that I eat it, but you put the chia into the chia pudding into little jars and you close them up and you put them in the fridge until you are ready to use them. My next little trick is to prepare. So I started explaining how I was going to make this cauliflower pizza base when my iPhone rudely shut down, telling me that there was no space to make a video. So of course, I had to Google and find out, but I have now found out that it's because every time you think you're deleting things, it's going into the recently deleted folder and it's blocking it all up there. So you learn something every day, even when you're on lockdown. So for the cauliflower, I had a small packet of cauliflower rice, and I put in half a teaspoon of, I put pink Himalayan salt in there, and I put in a teaspoon of this garlic and herb mixture, little sprinkle of oregano. I put in, I think it was 3 heaped teaspoons of Parmesan cheese, and then a handful of this grated mozzarella cheddar mix, and then I had 2 eggs that I mixed in with that as well. I first put the cauliflower rice in the microwave for about 3 minutes, and then mixed it all together, and then baked it in the oven for 20 minutes. So I've just popped it in the oven for 20 minutes. I've actually never ever even tried cauliflower based pizza, but hey, when you're on lockdown, let's give everything a whirl. So this is the cauliflower base. Pizza base. Come out quite nicely. So we'll let that cool. It's only for dinner, but I thought I'll make the base now. I just realized that I was so busy being a domestic goddess, creating all these things, and a fitness freak going to the gym for 3/4 of an hour, that I'd forgotten to eat lunch. So instead of having this for dinner, I'm going to have this for lunch. So I'm going to pop it into the microwave now. I've just sprinkled on a little bit more cheese and some pepper dews. I haven't actually got anything else to put on it. Here we go, about 20 minutes later. I have to be honest, I didn't time it, I just sort of estimated, but I reckon it's been about 20 minutes. It looks like a real pizza, so I'm gonna have to try and taste it. Looking pretty good. The crust is actually quite solid. Now I'm quite excited to try this. Let's give this a bit of a try. Spectacular. So those were my exciting day 2 and 3 in lockdown. As you can see, day 2 was mostly sitting on the couch, watching TV while my knitting is continuing. I'm getting quite far with my knitting. Where is it? Yeah. As you can see, I'm making progress. And day 3 was far more active. Day 4, I'm going to have to be sitting on the couch a little bit in the morning for my online class to start. But have a good one, and stay safe, take care, keep your social distance, and I'll see you on the next adventure. But before you go, like, comment, please subscribe.